Hello, I'm Father James Kubicki, and did you know that one of the corporal works of mercy is to bury the dead? I mention that today because we're celebrating a little-known saint who, before becoming Pope in the 3rd century, was noted for burying the dead. His name? Callistus I, and he's a good example that you shouldn't hold youthful mistakes against people. Callistus was a young slave who had been put in charge of a bank that his master had started for other Christians. Somehow he lost the money, and he fled, was arrested, put in prison, and was released at the request of the Christians who hoped he would be able to recover some of their money. He was arrested again on the charge of brawling in a Jewish synagogue where he went to try to collect some debts. Now he received an extremely harsh punishment. He was sent to the salt mines on the island of Sardinia. In time, the emperor's wife asked for the release of the Christians there, and he returned to Rome, where Pope Zephyrinus put him in charge of the Christian cemeteries. He did such a good job that he was ordained and eventually was elected pope. Tradition has it that he died in an uprising against Christians, and so is considered a martyr. Years later, an emperor known as Julian the Apostate said that he thought some of the reasons that so many people had become Christians were because of their kindness and charity toward strangers and the way they cared for the burial of their dead. To the pagan world, the body was of no use, but to Christians, the body was treated with respect because one day it would follow the path of Jesus Christ and experience a resurrection from the dead. And that's why it's a corporal work of mercy to bury the dead with respect.